Right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We are live here from the KFES Digital News Desk. Clayton Hester here, and we've got Christopher Walczak with SIU. He is with the Department of Music over there, and he's a music theory professor. How are you doing today, Christopher?
Feeling good today. Another hustle and bustle day here at the School of Music. Thanks for having me. It's really a great chance to talk with you.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you. Glad to take a look ahead, just a few days ahead, at your new music festival. And you know, as we look at outside the box here, I understand that there's a history here, that this has been going on for several years now. Can you tell us a little bit about that, about how it's been on?
Sure, yeah, this is the 16th year that we're celebrating Outside the Box. It's a week-long new music festival hosted by the School of Music here at SIU. It was founded that many years ago by a music composition professor and composer, Casey Ginther. She was the one who started this whole thing, and it just snowballed since then. And each year, we try to do more. We try to add more. It's really a chance for area musicians and our faculty musicians to join forces with the invited guests. We have internationally renowned composers, performers, intermedia artists, and just have this wonderful week in Carbondale of new music.
All right, great stuff. And who is responsible for the different new music? Who presents it? Who's the talent there?
Well, we are solicited quite a bit by people who these days who would like to perform and like to bring their art to Outside the Box. Our faculty are involved in this process. All of our performance faculty, our large ensemble faculty, our director. We meet each year and we think about how we can make the festival better, and we look at the different groups, performers who'd like to visit us. We think of people we might like to have here, and then we try to put it all together. This year is very special. We're welcoming Third Coast Percussion, a Grammy-nominated percussion quartet. They're based in Chicago, and they're going to head the festival off, start the whole thing this Friday, the 24th, at 7 p.m. in Shryock Hall here on campus. We'll be graced with guest composers Dana Wilson, Stephen Andrew Taylor. We have a fantastic saxophonist coming from Chicago, Emily Beisel. And this year's festival is going to see a lot of really, really great workshops and concerts of free improvisation. We have a group called REST, W-R-E-S-T. They'll be doing a workshop, talking to our students, and then they'll be doing on this next Tuesday. So I would encourage everybody to look at the website, otb.siu.edu, to check the full concert and workshop schedule.
All right, great stuff. And what do you think folks take away from being a part of something like this? What's the significance of having this in the community?
Well, everybody gets something different, and everybody gets something out of it. So the community gets this wonderful experience, I think, of having the kind of concert that you might have in New York City or Chicago or Boston or something like that. But we bring it here in an area where, you know, we're not exactly a metroplex. And this is just a great opportunity for people in the community from Cape or from Paducah or the Carbondale Marion area to come hear the kind of concerts they might not be able to hear unless they were in a larger city. So we sort of bring that kind of talent and that kind of the acclaimed artists here. The people on campus, our faculty, get the chance to perform, to interact with these guests, and to do concerts alongside these guests. And our students get a fantastic opportunity as well, because they get to play alongside or have lessons with or have interaction with these guests. So it's this really integrated, wonderful week of all sorts of different musicians, people from campus getting together and then making these great workshops and concerts happen for everyone to come. They're all free. Everything is free, open to the public, and just a great time of year for us here each spring at SIU.
All right, that's interesting. And how does that stack up? You know, within, as we've been talking about, there's workshops and concerts. So there's a little bit of that hands-on as well as just, you know, being able to take it in. There's some level of interaction in that level with the workshops, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What happens is these types of artists who are touring artists and professionals, they're just walking the halls, walking the streets, talking candidly with anybody who wants to spend time and ask questions. A lot of refraction of different ideas, a lot of people trying to help each other with their careers, a lot of people just talking about music and art in general, and that includes the general public and people of the community who get a chance to, after the concerts or post-concert get-togethers, to talk to some of these musicians about what they do and maybe about their lives and about what they're trying to do with music and with art. So it really is sort of integral to the community and a wonderful experience for anybody who wants to be involved with it.
All right, that's great stuff. Is there anything else that you think folks may not know and need to know before they come out to the event?
Well, yeah, let me just talk about a couple of things as fast as I can.
Sure.
So I've already talked about the featured guests and how I think everybody really should check out the full concert schedule, otb.siu.edu, and see if there's something you like. There seems to be something for everybody. Generally, the music is what I would call in the vein of contemporary classical music. And all I mean by that is that we're talking about orchestral instruments or chamber instruments, things you'd associate with concert music. But all of the music is completely new. These are brand new compositions. It could be from this year, last year, or the last few years. This is very new, very fresh, very live and electric music that's just recently composed for these ensembles. And there's a large electronic component. That we have a lot of really cutting edge electronic music that happens each year. And it's an intermedia event, meaning we have often visual artists. We've had virtual reality in the past. And this year we have Paul Hertz coming down from Chicago. He's a digital animator who specializes in sort of very wild, sometimes abstract and very detailed imagery. And so his art will be projected during some of the concerts. So it's if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, or that interests you, I think you'd really have a great time coming to these concerts. It begins on the 24th of March, this Friday, and ends on the 31st. There are concerts almost every day. There are a couple days off. And again, you can hit the website if you want full details.
All right, does that pretty much wrap us up as far as the details go?
I think that's really the gist of it. Yeah.
All right.
And only just to stress that these events are completely free. Most of them are on campus. There are a couple of events off campus. We really like to have concerts at Carbondale Community Arts, Art Space 304. They're wonderful each year. They host a concert or two, and that's a great venue to hear some music. So it'll be a full week, and we're really looking forward.
All right, great stuff. Christopher Walczak, thank you so much for being here today. Appreciate your time.
Clayton, I can't thank you enough for giving me the time. Thanks for the conversation, and appreciate it. Take care.
All right, you too. And we'll be back just around the corner. We'll be turning it back over to Local News Live for now. Thanks again, everybody.